Hi, everybody. I'm back with a new story, and today's story is Not Quite Snow White, and it is by Ashley Franklin. And this actually is a book from the book fair. For Tamika, it was always the right time and right place to dance and to sing. She sang high with the tweeting birds and low with the croaking frogs. She always shared her love of music and movement with an audience, stuffed and unstuffed. Tamika loved the stage. It was her perfect place. She was the star of every show, and she loves every show that she starred in. She'd been a cucumber, a space cowgirl, a dinosaur, and her favorite part, a singing mermaid. On stage, Tamika felt like she could be anything or anyone she wanted to be, but she's never been a princess. Now she would finally have her chance because look what show they're going to do. Yeah, Snow White. Tamika was so excited that she went to both days of auditions for the show. On the first day, she arrived super early. She helped friends with their lines, kept count for the dancers, and shooed butterflies from nervous tummies so songs can be sung. After the audition, Tamika heard some of the other kids whispering, "She can't be Snow White. She's too tall. She's much too chubby. She's too brown." So how do you think that's making her feel? Yeah, that's probably not making her feel too good. Tamika looked at her legs. They were long. Maybe the kids were right. A princess shouldn't be taller than the prince, should she? But that shouldn't matter. She looked at her belly. Maybe what the kids said was true. She couldn't remember any chubby princesses. That shouldn't matter. Tamika looked at her skin. She was brown. How could a girl with brown skin play a princess like Snow White? And she begins to wondering if what these kids are saying is true, but it's not. She loves to sing and dance, and you can play any part you want to play. Could these things be wrong? Maybe she was wrong for wanting to be the princess. Tamika slouched and she sucked in her belly. She tried pulling down her sleeves, but there was no getting away being brown. And for the first time ever in her whole life, she didn't feel like singing or dancing. Now she's very sad. At dinner, Tamika didn't tap her feet or clang rhythms with her spoon. "Is something wrong?" asked her mom. "The other kids said I'm too tall, too chubby, and too brown. I'm not right for Snow White," said Tamika. "You got it all wrong," Mom said. "You are tall enough, chubby enough, and brown enough to be the perfect princess." "Besides," said her dad, "Snow White is just pretend. You've always been my real princess." "You're just enough of all the right stuff," he kissed her forehead. Tamika smiled. Maybe her parents were on to something, and they are, because those things don't matter. At the audition the next day, Tamika watched all the other kids go on stage and do their best. There she is at the auditions. It was Tamika's turn at last. She remembered what her parents had said, but her long legs were still a little jittery. She closed her eyes and imagined she was singing and dancing for her favorite audience of friends, stuffed and unstuffed, going back to doing what she loves the most, singing and dancing and performing. And then she remembered the joy she felt when she was performing, and she knew that she could do it. And she did. She was like a star that she always was. She could act, she could dance, she could sing. She loved herself as much as she loved music and movement. So she nailed it. She did a great job at her audition because she went back to having fun and remembering that she loves to sing and dance and perform, and she's good at it. And it didn't matter if she was too tall or not skinny enough or that the color of her skin is brown. Those things don't matter. Tamika was a perfectly poised princess. And when her audition was over, Tamika looked out to smiling faces. Tamika wasn't too much of anything. Maybe she was just enough of all the right stuff and she got the part. Because she was perfect for the part. And that was not quite Snow White. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, everyone.